I didn't realize the timer was up. Hello. Let me... I got a new crochet. I got a crochet thing. And so I was crocheting. I'm trying to make a bunny. And it's fun. Someone remember 6 for me. Thank you, Jinx, for reading your daily biscuit. I appreciate it. 6. I'm on 6. Alright. I don't remember what happened in the last one. I think we were going on a trip because we potentially found out. Low-key, I kind of want to draw, but I don't know what I want to draw, so that's why we're doing this. But, and I think we were going on a trip to go see the name of the man that is potentially our father or grandfather. That's what I remember. I think. But anyways, how's everyone's Thursday? I hope everyone had a fantabulous Thursday. Mom. Interesting. End at FNAF Kitchen. Interesting. FNAF Kitchen.
Wait, where's my cell phone? Did I leave it in my backpack?
Cellular device. We got some gum, we got some chips, we got some cherry. Eat it. Put them on.
Oh no.
I left my cell phone.
My cell phone. I left my cell phone at the hotel.
Uh-oh.
Are you sure? Yes, I looked everywhere. It's not in the glove box. It's not in my backpack. I don't have the charger either. I must have left it on the charger at the hotel.
My cellular device.
We have to go back and get it.
Tess, we have been driving for over an hour already. We are not driving all the way back to the motel just so you can have your phone for one day.
You don't understand. It might be gone if we don't go back for it.
Yeah.
I'm sure it'll be in the motel lost and found. We can pick it up
You
on
really
the
think
way
a motel
home.
has a lost and
Mom,
found?
we have to turn around. We haven't been driving for an hour. We can...
Yes, we have. We left 1 hour and 18 minutes ago.
Well, we can drive faster on the way back.
I am not breaking the speed limit and getting pulled over and getting a ticket because you can't wait till tonight to
You
get
know,
your...
I wouldn't have left my phone there if it wasn't for you.
Oh.
You were lying to me, and I was so distracted. And now you won't even go back.
Hold on. I was lying to you? When was I lying to you?
You didn't tell me we could stay with August. Why would you just lie to me and say August was unwilling
there's a
to
lot
help
of like
us?
hostility here, girl.
I didn't lie. She doesn't want to help. Helping would be buying the house, and when I asked, she said no.
But she offered to let us stay with her.
And I said no. There's a million reasons why that's a bad idea.
At least we'd be sleeping in a bed and not a car.
We aren't gonna sleep in the car.
But
I'll
why
figure
don't-
something out.
Aren't you concerned? We have no plan. You have no
Like,
plan.
I understand her
I
anger, but there's
have
like
a
a lot
plan.
of hostility while your mom is
Money
driving.
might be tight, but it's not like I
like,
don't have a
your
job.
mama's driving and you're over here being hella hostile.
Why don't you like August?
Excuse me? Where did you get that idea?
You always act like she's a pain when she's just trying to help.
Oh, what?
It's like
That's
you're
not what I wanted you
jealous
to...
of her.
First of all, I am not jealous of her. It's a lot easier to make money when you live by yourself. Especially
don't
if you're
think
so
she's
far
jealous
away.
of her,
Your
but-
own family is an afterthought. I had to do all the work for Grandma. August just stayed in Chicago.
You're making her sound so selfish. She's not like that.
You've never lived with her, Tess. It's not gonna be like your little vacation.
Oh.
August thinks she knows what's best for everyone. I can't be around someone like that every day.
Oh.
Wow. I can't imagine what that feels like.
Stop
Do you
it.
think you're the only person with problems and the rest of us are just running around doing whatever?
Oh, what?
You're exhausting. No wonder Dad left.
Don't bring your dad into
Ooh,
this.
not you mentioning your
Why
papa.
not? Why can't we talk about Dad? Actually talk about Dad for once. The divorce,
I don't want to have this discussion
I feel
right
like you
now.
should just have a conversation with your daughter about
you
this,
don't want to have this
because
discussion? I'll just find out when I go to Nevada.
What?
When I see Dad when I go next month.
You're not going to Nevada next month.
Yes, I am. I already have the tickets.
What do you mean? With what money?
oh,
From my business, I'm going.
From your
and-
business.
oh,
I can't believe you. You go behind my back?
If you just told me what was happening, I wouldn't have to. I wouldn't have to ask Dad to tell me the truth.
there is a lot of hostility.
truth?
Nah, see, I would
Please.
not be arguing
Oh,
with
so
the
that's
person
what
that's
this is all about,
driving.
huh?
Absolutely
You wanna know
not.
what's the
I got too much
Fine.
anxiety for that.
Here's the truth. The divorce wasn't mutual.
Right?
I divorced him.
You.
Your father announced he was going to Reno to become a full-time gambler and expected me to say, "Oh, sure, honey. Feel free to abandon me and my daughter and dying mother to try out your next get-rich-quick scheme." What kind of person would think a marriage could work with that kind of distance? So then I have to be the bad guy, just like always. He gets to run away and be the fun parent.
Damn.
And I have to be the
See,
mean
like,
mom
I feel like this is a
and do all the
conversation that
work.
just could have been had
So I
way
divorced him.
before.
I'm sure he's just as proud of his new job as I am, and that's why you're hearing about it now. So sure, go to Nevada, ask him all about it.
I'm
sure he'll
you
tell
shouldn't
the
be
truth.
upset because this is conversation you should have had with your daughter before, right? Not only did I lose my phone, but I got in a fight with Mom. This sucks. I guess now we're gonna sit here in silence until we get to this stupid houseboat. What a fun road trip. That was sarcastic. See, but the thing is, like, the mom just start fucking with her visor. The mom should have had this conversation with her daughter before, right? Like just having a conversation with your daughter about the divorce is like hella important, especially if it's something that she's constantly talking to you about, especially if she always has like
It's a dead end.
It's not a dead end. We just have to get out and walk.
Where, Tess?
I don't know. I'm
but
trying
like
to figure it out.
especially if your daughter seems to be like super infatuated with her father,
I think
right?
it's through here.
Like the idea of
Thanks
him
for the
and
help, by the way.
Look, I know you're upset.
and all that,
We
you
both
know,
are.
but I'm
Let's just
trying to
get in,
listen and stuff, but like
see
that's
what
a
we can find
conversation you
about
should
Pierre,
have, because then you're
and
gonna
get
get
out.
mad at her for wanting
Before I
to just
change my
go
mind.
and latch onto her
Agreed.
father instead of you, because she doesn't know all of the details, right? Like if she knew all the details, then she'd be like, I feel like more willing to understand where the mom is coming from, but she refuses to have this conversation, and then bang, bang, boom. Well, looks like we finally made it to the houseboat we saw in the picture. Most likely owned by the mystery man, aka Pierre Lautrec. Whatever we find here better be worth it. Well, hasn't been lived in ages. Would you live in a
Lautrec?
house?
That's the name of the mystery
Would you
man.
live in a houseboat? I
Think he's got
couldn't.
mail? Guess we'll never know. It's
Punch it
locked
open.
anyway.
Maybe that's for the best. Tampering with other people's mail is illegal.
I mean, we found a mailbox labeled Lautrec. We can't get into it though. Mom says it would be illegal, but that's quitter talk. So a lot of people lived here. Damn. See, because what I see happening is someone jumping out of something. Christ. Like a whole fucking lake just gone.
Pierre! Pierre was here.
Looks like we're on the right track.
Thank you, Devil, for redeeming your daily biscuit. I appreciate it. Okay. Please remember this is a shared facility for all residents who fish off of their boats or the dock. If you borrow equipment to clean and prepare your catch, return it to its storage space in an orderly fashion. And if you clean your catch on the workbenches here, please clean up thoroughly before retiring for the evening. We all rely on one another's consideration to keep the fishing shack in good shape. This means you, Pierre. St. Jude Dam gets the go-ahead. Despite public outcries, Senator Ramstein plans to move ahead on the St. Jude Dam project, slated to take place in late 1975. The dam will provide energy jobs and land to the people who need it most, said the senator in a meeting with the press last Thursday. Others disagreed. The dam benefits only the richest, said Marcia Winters, one of the protesters. In the short term, the dam's only effect will be to displace citizens and decimate local wildlife. Other protesters shared Winters' concerns. I've lived off Oak Ridge Road my entire life, said one who wished to remain anonymous. I have nowhere else to go. The senator was quick to dismiss these claims. There are always problems to be solved with any new development. We're sure that the people of Michigan will be glad to have the dam. Ah, so they put a dam and it fucked up the lake. Okay. Yep, okay. So everybody moved their boats except for Pierre. His boat is still there. Izzy, thank you so much for subbing for a 28 whole months. That's crazy. I love you the mostest, my bestest friend in the whole wide world. The bestest ever. Oh wait, it was your birthday yesterday. You know what that means? You know what that means? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Mwah. A kiss is for my bestest friend. For the bestest friend. He. I love you so much, Izzy. I miss you. We gotta hang out. We gotta do stuff. A knife.
Is that dried blood? Ew. Why on earth did I just touch that?
Thank you. Stop. You're gonna make me cry. Stop it. Stop it. Don't make... Stop. You'll make me cry. I'll start sobbing if you compliment me. I don't know what any of these things are. I'm just picking them up. They're all like knives. That's
Yikes.
not a knife.
Somebody has anger issues.
This is a knife.
Set down the knife gently, could ya?
Ring-a-ling-ding. No, is he busy? I'm just trying my best, and I'm able to grow because I have such a fantastic community who supports me. I wouldn't be able to grow without all of y'all, to be quite honest. Well, there's nothing in here that tells me anything. That's so, like... I don't know. This freaks me out so bad. And this is something that, like, does happen, you know? Like, they dam stuff up and lakes get closed, all that. But it's terrifying.
How are we supposed to get on board?
Maybe there's something around here we can use.
Hold up. We want to get across the boat, but if we try to jump the gap, we'll break our skin bones. Oh, shin bones. Shin bones. Maybe there's something around here that we can use to get across. Can we talk about the fact that I didn't notice this? Cool. Let's go this way. Okay, cool. What about this thing? This one.
This is so stupid. We're trespassing. We need to
Technically,
go back
it's
home.
abandoned.
But
What if you fall off and break your neck, Tess? Or who knows what's even in that boat? Or if the floorboards are all rotted, or
But we're already here. And the trailer home,
mobile home.
the mobile home, was fine. I just think if we go back now,
I think
what's the
Pierre
point?
is not even.
Don't you want to know what
I was
happened
gonna
to
say a
Grandma?
real person, but
To
we have
find
proof
Pierre?
that he is a real person.
Okay, fine. You stay
We
here.
have actual
and
proof
I'll
of
see
that.
what I can find.
No,
No, you can't go in without me.
I want to go in.
Don't tell me what I can't do, Tess. No matter how grown up you think you might be, I'm still your mother.
You're right. I'm sorry.
I
We've done all
wanna.
of this so far together. I just
Dude,
don't
I'm
wanna give
eating
that up.
raisinets. I have so many.
All right. We'll do it together. But I should go first.
Raisinets just hit
No,
different.
I should go.
No way. What if you fall off?
I could say the same to you. I should go first. I'm not gonna let my poor, aged mother walk across a rickety bridge before I'm sure it's safe.
Let's flip a coin. Call it heads or tails.
Heads.
Heads. I lost?
In a manner of speaking.
After you.
All right. Here I go.
Mother, be careful.
Careful.
Not very climactic.
Not quite as scary as I thought.
Yeah, this thing is pretty sturdy. Especially for just sitting out here for a few
Stop,
decades.
you like throwing red
Let's hope we can
flags.
say the same for the rest of the boat.
You're not supposed to say stuff like that, because then, like, red flags be tossed up in the air. You ain't never seen a horror movie? What are those? I was gonna say beans. Okay,
Quite the party boat Pierre had going on here.
No kidding.
I kind of want to clean up the rest of these.
Ugh, why?
Well, they're all in the bucket except these two. They've been separated from
yeah,
their
you
friends
just
for
can't
so
leave
many
those two
years.
out.
Now they will be reunited at last.
Perfect. Okay, I don't want to go down the ladder yet. Oh, there's a whole another ladder. Okay, we're not going down any ladders yet. Oh my god, every time I look out there, I don't know why, it just gives me, oh my god, it reminds me of, even though it's not snowing, it reminds me of that scene in the Walking Dead game when they're walking through the snow. I think it was in the first, no, it was in the second one. It was in the second one when you're walking with that lady who is pregnant or something, and it's in the snow, and like it's just like desolate and calm and nothing's happening, but it's just so eerie. Hello.
It's locked. This must be where the money is.
I seriously doubt that, but regardless, we'll have to...
Can I just kick it in?
I'd say you're free to try, but I don't want you hurting
I
yourself.
want to kick it.
How sturdy can it be? Ow. All right, pretty sturdy.
I regret kicking it. Pierre's office. Whatever's in there could blow the lid off this whole thing. Of course it's locked because nothing's ever easy. I was surprised to receive another letter from you so soon. A houseboat? It's a romantic thought, living right on the water. But don't you suppose it might be small for both of us and 2 children, including a teenager? Couldn't you have written to me before making this decision? We are still here, waiting for the quote-unquote heat to die down. While I'm excited to start our new life afresh, I have begun to rack up worries. How will the children react? With all they've already been through, what do you suppose my parents will think? And us just disappearing? My poor mother. She's already lost a son-in-law. Won't people come looking for us? Are you sure there's no other way?
A letter from Grandma.
From
Can you
Mimo!
imagine if my mother had actually moved us up here to stay?
I'd be Canadian.
I'd be
We wouldn't
Canadian.
even exist.
Whoa. What?
Well, who knows if I would have had a daughter if my whole life had changed back then.
I'd be
I certainly wouldn't
Canadian.
have met your father.
Wow. So this is like looking into an alternate reality. I'd like to live in another reality.
Like what?
When we're really
One where
rich.
They were really rich, and you could fix up the Andromeda and make every play there amazing.
Tess.
And we could keep Grandma's house and make it all perfect, like better than it's
Aw.
ever been.
There's no way to that reality from here.
Listen, if we rob a bank, I just bit my tongue. If we rob a bank, anything is possible. What?
Wow, this is from when Grandma was
Yo,
really young.
grandma's over there sending in the naughty.
This one.
You look a lot like her.
Really? I always thought I looked more like my father.
Maybe you were just imagining things?
What? Oh, you mean because he might not have
Like,
been my father?
damn, grandma's over there
I suppose I can see the
titty out and
resemblance now that I think
everything.
about it.
Okay.
You have her smile.
Okay, Mima. Yo. Respectfully? I mean, I'm just saying. That's a beautiful woman. And I like beautiful women. Not under the fish. The magazine for men. This is a Playboy. A 12-page pictorial of the girls of Iceland. Novella in Stumble by Night by author Richard Volpe. Winter campus fashions. Gentleman interviews. Director blah 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 blah.
Wow, cool.
Tess, don't touch that!
Why not? It's just as grimy as anything else in this boat.
It's
Plus, I want to find out what the winter campus fashions were in 1968.
it's a
Ugh, you don't know where that's been.
It's literally been right here for 30 years.
I mean before that. Like... Never mind. And I think it was fringed jackets.
he was
The
using
winter campus fashions in 1968.
And patterned tights. But really?
he was
that
using
down.
it as a spank bank. Oh. Oh, that's the locking mechanism. I'm telling you, I'm gonna like end up turning the corner or some shit and there's gonna be just a whole man and I'm gonna be terrified.
Boy, really getting into the sea captain persona, aren't we?
Like
Did the boat ever even leave this dock?
Pierre's just gonna be around the corner like, hey. These are cool. And I might just start swinging. Pierre might just be catching hands.
Whoa. Nobody to spy on, though.
Hopto Lake, Ontario, 1968. Received from Mr. Wait, what? Received from Mr. Pierre Lautrec $3,000 in exchange for the houseboat. So wait, he sold the boat
$3,000
for $3K?
for a houseboat?
Are you saying that's a lot or a little?
These are like $1968, right? I mean, $3,000 then is probably like
I don't know.
$10,000.
Yeah, probably around that. Maybe even more.
I don't know math.
So, what else could you have bought for that much back then?
That is a lot, though.
A nice car?
Probably. Maybe.
Yeah, so this crappy boat for the same amount you could buy, like, a sports car with? Seems like a lot.
But you can live on a houseboat.
True.
You could live in a sports car if you don't have a very high standard of living.
Also
Much
true.
higher standard of living on this rotting houseboat.
3,000 though, that's crazy. Thank you, Krista, for redeeming your daily biscuit. I appreciate it. That's a terrifying mug. Okay, so we're gonna have to go down the ladder. So now the question is, do we go front or back? Let's go front. Cool. Why lock it? If you sold it, like, and it's here, why keep it locked? It seems kind of
Dodge this.
It seems kind of silly to lock something that's just abandoned. Evil. That's not ominous at all. Hello? He set up like a bed for them. Oh. Please don't go on about the silly ideas in my head. My concerns are far from silly. This affects all of us. You say we'll have everything we could ever hope for, but I'm not the one who decided to run off across the border and have silly little Helen pick up her entire life and her children's lives at the drop of a hat to follow, no matter how much money was involved. I hope for things that money can't buy, treasured friendships I've held since I was a girl, my relationship with my parents and siblings, satisfying work where I get to help people, my children to grow up in the loving company of their grandparents and their friends. These are things you ask me to give up. And for what? Isolation? An unfamiliar place? A leaky boat? Money to spend on what? What does it matter if everything else is lost? Helen.
You tell him, Grandma.
Yeah, not one to mince words.
All those years of writing advice columns paid off, I guess. Kinda nice that she was thinking about you guys, too. Not just uprooting your life, dumping you in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I can't imagine what it would have been like to grow up here.
I couldn't live on a houseboat.
You'd have to learn French.
Sacre bleu.
Oh no, it's already happening.
The fucking goofy ass. I couldn't live on a houseboat. I get motion sickness.
Oh, it's for 4 players. Sorry, Pierre.
Oh, you couldn't play Tiddlywinks. Fucking nerd. It's so unsettling that, like, he planned to have them just move here. This is a nice fucking shower, though. He planned to have them moved here, and... You know what, though? This is like a really big houseboat, actually. If it wasn't a houseboat, I'd live here. But I get motion sick. So I can't. Nothing. Nothing. Newspaper. Robbers hit again in Portland. Local and state police are looking for a group of thieves who made off with an undisclosed amount of cash taken from Kleiman clothiers and a burglary Saturday night. According to state police, the men broke into the store around 1:20 a.m. They dismantled the store safe, taking the money bag before fleeing. There were no witnesses. We're encouraging local businesses to deposit all cash to their banks at the end of each business day, said Officer Randall Weston of the Portland Police. Until the burglars have been apprehended, it is too risky to leave any money in the store overnight. Michigan State Police have set up an anonymous tip line.
The burglary ring.
Wow.
Mom, Grandma's boyfriend here was a bank robber.
Had to have been, right?
Why else would he have this?
Maybe my mother sent it to him.
For what?
To keep him abreast of current events?
Oh, come on, Mom. Grandma had a thing going with a bank robber. How cool is that?
I don't think that's
okay,
cool.
They didn't rob any banks. It was the jewelry counters at department stores and things like that.
Department store robber doesn't quite have the same ring to it.
And it wasn't robbery, it was burglary.
What's the difference?
A robbery is when you take something from someone under duress. A burglary, you take it when they're unaware. I think.
You think?
Listen, it's been a while since I've brushed up on my criminology.
I didn't realize there was like a
Then
difference.
why are they so sure it was men?
What?
It says the men broke into the store, but there were no witnesses. So
What if
how
the
do we know it
grandma was
men?
a robber?
You're thinking lady robbers.
Like Catwoman.
I like it. Very cinematic.
There were lady
Do you
robbers.
Grandma? Could've
Grandma was the
helped.
getaway
Are you
driver.
seriously asking if I think my mother was an accomplice in all this?
She was the getaway driver.
Why not?
She had 2 kids at home, and I just don't see it.
Seems like there was a lot about Grandma you weren't seeing.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me?
Sorry, Mom. I'm sorry.
No, I mean, you know, maybe that's what she wanted me to think.
That was like
I didn't know about Pierre. after
immediate
all.
regret. All right, what else we got here? I know we have the ledger. 4 cents off. Oh, I thought it was like, I mean, but even still, 4 cents. Okay, what's in this ledger? Let's see. Travel supplies, lunch, postcards, blah, blah, blah. Loan to John H. for house. Whiskey. Was he making money? Debit. Debit and credit, okay. So was he making money or like, nah?
Boy, he really burned through it.
I can't imagine just spending $40,000 on nothing.
Well, some of it was on this boat.
Yeah, seems like he really loved it.
Can you imagine Grandma living here?
Can you imagine August living here?
Maybe then she would have been a famous painter, because she would have, like, had to paint a bunch of stuff to make it less ugly.
For sure.
And you and Grandma would have had to fish every day.
This is a very tempting scene you're painting.
I'm imagining something like Little House on the Prairie, but on a boat.
Little houseboat on the river?
Rolls off the tongue.
So he like, oh, that's, okay. Very interesting. What else we got here? We got a bar, a little TV. Okay. I can't crouch, so I just have to hope there's nothing. Wait, what was that? It's ale. Okay. Damn, bro. You going through it. Oop. Receipt. Mr. Lautrec address. That's where we are, no? Yeah.
Wow, that is a lot to spend on
I mean,
whiskey.
I guess if you're on a boat, you ain't got nothing else to do.
$45?
A lot for back then, I mean. Whiskey was more expensive then, too. Plus, judging from the state of this place, this was probably a reoccurring order.
Jeez, slow it down, Pierre.
I don't think he was handling my mother's change of heart too well.
With this amount of booze, it doesn't look like he was handling anything too well.
Very
Listen,
true.
let's just get back to it. It's cold in this busted old boat.
Well, we're trying to find a key. Oh,
Aha!
thank you. As I say, we're trying to find this thing. Immediately find it. It's so... Like, I know abandoned places exist. Polly! Thank you so much for the raid! Hi! Thank Thank you, Derringer, for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hello, my name is Miao. I am the self-proclaimed fluffiest Nekomata maid ever. Hello, how are you? You were playing Little Kitty Big City? I beat that game last stream. It is so much fucking fun. I loved it. Thank you. Come here, let me. Thank you so much. Thank you, Chadwick, for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I have captions for people if they want to watch while having me muted, or, you know. Thank you, Chalice, for redeeming your daily biscuit. I appreciate it. But how was your stream? Are you enjoying the game? Did you beat it? 193 is wild.
Attention, Oh, this doesn't work.
It is so much fun. I literally... Oh my god. I was playing it, like, getting the last achievements off stream, but I beat it on stream the other day. Oh my god, it's so much fun. I actually almost, like, I thought I would have to reset because the mission with that exact mission, one of the rainbow balls got stuck up top between, like, the pallets and the wall, and I thought I couldn't get it. So I was like, I glitched this mission and I can't get this rainbow ball. But I squished myself in between the pallet and wall, and I pushed the ball through the wall, because thank God for glitches, and I glitched through the wall onto the other side, and I was able to bring I was able to bring down the ball. But it got stuck in there. I was like, yes, they absolutely did. I'm a big fan of it. It's so good. I wish it was longer, but I mean, it was a really good game though. I enjoyed it. It's a pipe. Like, even, I think I have like 1 or 2 more achievements to get. And Litter Gator game, I think I saw someone playing that once. Hello? Anyone in the closet? Nope. Is there nothing in here? But it's such a cute little game. Dude, I'm a sucker for games where you play as animals, but like you actually walk around like yeah, that's what I'm waiting for. It's not a scary game, but that's what I'm waiting for this entire time. Like, someone's just gonna appear and then I'm gonna get scared, and then what? But I love games. That's why Okami is one of my favorite games of all time, because of the fact that you're playing as a wolf and you actually move around like a wolf, you know? Like, I don't know, it just, games like that just give me so much serotonin. That's why I loved this game. It was so fun. Yes. Oh my god, I highly recommend playing Okami. It is one of my all-time favorite games. In my youth, I played it like, I beat it I think like 3 times. Another Crab's Treasure is peak playing animal game, Crab Souls. Oh, that's the one that everybody's playing now, no? I've seen a little bit, not a lot. But yeah, I beat Okami like 3 times. I wanted to play it again on stream, but it wasn't running. Like, it was very strange. The game kept crashing. I might try again on this PC, because maybe it was the PC. I don't know. But oh my god, Okami is one of my all-time favorite games. I love it. I need more games like that. I want more animal games where I run around. It's like, oh my god, there was this game that I used to play way back when. It was on the PlayStation 2. You played as a dog. And it was like, it was rated teen. The dog was naughty as shit. You could literally shit everywhere. You could pick up the poop and like throw it. It was so bad. And I loved playing it. It was so stupid, but it was, yeah. Wait, let me see if I can find the game. Game where you play as a dog, PS2. And you played as a dog. And you could run around, and dog's life. And you could you could poop. I can't just it was a trip. And pretty much you're trying to like save your doggy girlfriend. Let me get the video because I need you to believe this. Yeah, he ugly as hell. It is atrocious. And you could pee on things too, because I think I remember peeing on people. It was you could, I don't remember why, but you could also like become other dogs. So you would become the Chihuahua to get into small areas. You had to become the big Mastiff dog when climbing the snow mountain. It was a trip. This game was a fucking trip. It was, I just need you to get just really like to absorb this. 480p, that's the best we got. You had to beat the Chihuahua in this piss game. Shut up. Don't don't worry about my tabs. Do not worry about them. I need every single tab. Whoa, thanks. And like the little poop that he pooped out. Every time you grabbed the bone, it would do a little dance around you before you chomped on it. You could pick up your shit, and then when you barked with the shit in your mouth, it would make a squishy noise. Nah, listen, I need all these tabs, okay? Cause then how will I know about what is this? But about the best cozy mystery game. Yes. This is the person I messaged so that they can rig my kitty model. So I have it open so that I remember. It's important, okay? I need this because I have gotten into my head that I want a in the future, maybe potentially I want to get a model where I lean more towards the cat nature, right? And I really like low-key the idea is inspired by Buff's arms and legs. And so like I would want the model to have that, no elf ears, and so Buff's arms and stuff is very much big inspiration. What else do I have? I'm scared to click anything else. Anyways, this isn't about my browsers. We're not talking. Yeah, I don't remember what anything else is right now at the moment. I'm pretty sure one of the Google tabs is pretty much a Sanrio character that's a little ghost. That is really cute, and I was like, that's my favorite, but they don't have any merch of them, so I googled them to just stare at pictures of them. It's important, okay? It's important to me to be able to see the cute little guy. Oh yeah, no. I know what I can and can't click. Mostly. It's not like, you know, and then, you know, it's fine. Batsmaru is very cute. See, I used to be just full on like my Mellow and Kuromi, but the little guy is just so cute. Wait, wait, I want to show you. Look at him. He's a little ghost. I'm pretty sure it's this. Yeah, look. Look at him. Look at him. He's just a little guy. Look, it's just it's so cute. Look. Look at him. Why is he so fucking cute? And I love him. And I'm obsessed with him. But because he's like brand new, there's like nothing here in America for him. Like in Japan, obviously they have like merch of him and stuff, but of course America gets nothing. America gets nothing, absolutely nothing. But yeah, I love him. I love him, and I want 50 of him just everywhere. But yes, that's a dog's life. I'm so glad that I was able to tell you and educate you guys all about a game where you play as a dog and you can pee and shit everywhere. Everywhere. I'm happy to educate the masses on the artistry of that game. Nah, he doesn't have any merch because he's so brand new. Like literally, he was voted Sanrio's newest design or some shit like this year or last year. So he is like brand spanking new. Absolutely like nothing. I'm glad they put a pissing minigame against the Chihuahua. Yeah, you play the pissing minigame against the dogs so that you can become them and pretty much alphatize yourself. So that you are in charge of the dogs. You know, like in real life, when you have to assert your dominance, you have to play a pissing minigame. Oh my god. Anyway, Mima, her secret lover, Pierre. Thank you, Polly, for redeeming your daily biscuit. I appreciate it. I've received your latest letter. This is my final response. You say you did all of this for me, but you didn't. Everything you... But why? I've done nothing wrong. You can't silence the truth. You can't silence me. Don't make me unelf your cat girl. I'll do it. I'll do it, and I'll traumatize you more. You say you did all this for me, but you didn't. Everything you've done, you did for yourself. You were the one who was unsatisfied with our home, our income, and always wanted more. You're the one who made the decision to get more money through reckless, illegal means. You're the one who decided to run to Canada to save your own skin, without even telling me until it was too late to do anything but follow along. I'm not following along anymore. You say these are your kids too. Of course they are, but they're my children as well. I'm here with them every day, comforting their grief. Yeah, stretch your leggies. Thank you so much again for the raid. Have a wonderful night and take care of yourself. Mwah. I appreciate you sharing your community with me. Of course they are, but they're my children as well. I'm here with them every day, comforting their grief, trying to console them over their loss of their father, trying my hardest to keep up the ruse, but I'm getting used to it, used to doing this on my own, used to speaking for myself, to live this new life I'm regaining my footing. I'm starting to feel okay. Hey, Mama, look at this. Look at this.
So I guess that's it? Grandma and Pierre went to all this trouble and then Grandma just
I want to eat my
changed
Raisinets.
her mind?
Ow.
I think maybe she wasn't so convinced in the first place.
Well then, why string Pierre along like this for so long? He bought a boat and fixed up the kids' room and everything?
Maybe she just wasn't sure at first.
Nom nom.
Or didn't want to hurt him.
Oh yeah, I bet he felt great about reading this.
I mean... Wait, there's more? You say you'll do whatever it takes to make me happy. That you'll give me everything I've always deserved to have. I don't know how else to tell you this, but I think you already have. All I want now is to be left alone. Free to lead this new life by my own means. Do not contact me or the children again. This is over for all of us. I think we were happy once. I hope you find happiness again. Helen. Damn. Helen, a straight savage. Well.
Looks like a mailbox key.
Oh, I was hoping that would turn up.
I swear, you could be so nosy sometimes.
Only a little. Alright. Oh wait, there's like the tiniest little drawer there. I guess it just is not one for us to open. I'm so terrified that I'm gonna turn around and there's gonna be someone there. And then what? Alright, well. I guess. Well, there's no point in looking for him, right?
Looks like Pierre tried to mail this, but he messed up the postage or something. Let's crack this bad boy open.
Wait, opening other people's mail? I don't know, Tess.
It's ours now.
If this guy was your real father, you're his next of kin, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Is that how that works?
I don't know, probably. Makes sense to me.
That's exactly how that works.
Have a point.
Let's see what we've got here.
Return to sender. Under claim, no such address. Ooh. Insufficient postage. God damn it. Oh my God. Also, Fred. Fred. Just the person. Just the person I wanted to see. Fred, your gift got here the other day. It scared my mother twice because I left him in the living room and she walked by in the dark and he was just staring at her. I put Danny DeVito so he's facing out the window. So now when people walk by, they see Danny DeVito in the window. It was... I definitely can say that it was not something I expected. But he is now a part of the family. Mr. DeVito is now part of the family. He is, in fact, Ohana. Alright, what else we got here? To whom it may concern, I now confess my culpability for a spate of burglaries which resulted in the theft of almost $500,000. I had worked as a prosperity inspector for Gein County for over 10 years. At a poker game in 1966, I was approached by a man interested in trading blueprints and my knowledge for cash. He and a few others targeted department stores and other businesses that carried large amounts of cash overnight. This relationship developed and I became more and more involved. I was given 10% of the proceeds from the robberies in exchange for information on how they could evade detection from the store's security. As time went on, the stores they chose to hit became riskier and riskier. I had no way to back out of the arrangement as they had threatened not only my safety but that of my family's as well. Seeing no other option, I falsified the death certificate with papers I lifted from the county office. I left my wife and daughters to cross the border under an assumed name, giving them instructions to follow me. They never did, and I wish that and I regret having asked them to. What little of my stolen profits remain, I have destroyed. My wife, Helen, knew nothing of my crimes until it was too late. She only went along with the story of my death because she had no other choice. She is innocent. My decision to involve myself in this series of crimes was mine alone. I ask only that you leave my wife and daughters alone. This is my confession. Leonard Lambros. So he confessed.
So Pierre was my dad?
He wrote this whole confession, but it never made it.
Pierre was your dad.
I can't believe it.
Well, it says right there.
No, I mean rhetorically, Tess. Jeez.
Right.
I'm... So my mother wasn't having an affair at all? Or whatever this would have been.
Not except with Grandpa's secret identity.
So my father hadn't died when we thought he'd had a heart attack. He was just here on this dock. We never got to know him. He was just a car ride away. August and I suffered over something that never even happened.
Holy shit. Oh wait, oh my god.
Yeah. I'm really sorry, Mom. For your whole life, you'd thought your dad had just died, and you had to live with that. That really sucks.
I can't believe I can't believe he just abandoned us. All this time, he was here. He gave up his family, his children.
For an old boat and some booze.
I wish I could have talked to him. Just one more time. And my mother living a lie for the rest of her life. I can't...
Damn, that's crazy.
I can't even imagine. I just wish I could have talked to her about it. While she was alive.
That's wild.
Wish you could have been there for her?
Yeah. If we could have just... She didn't have to carry all this alone.
Num, num, num.
I can't believe she would do that to us, lie to us her whole life. Why didn't she say anything? Even when we were all grown up.
Maybe she was trying to protect you.
Yeah, maybe. August was so little. But I was old enough to know the truth. I just wish we would have talked.
Dude, that just blew my mind.
So, that's it?
Pierre was actually your dad.
Money, tried to send this confession and disappeared, and he never came back? Do you think he could still be alive?
I don't know. Honestly,
there's no way you could find him either, I don't think.
Don't care. It doesn't really matter, does it? Either way, he's gone.
You don't
Did I
want to keep
jump
going?
scare you? Yeah, I
Maybe
bet
we
I
could
did.
find...
No,
Coward.
I think we found
You
enough.
make me sick.
Yeah.
Your weakness is
I'm sorry,
pathetic.
Mom.
Oh my god.
He pretended to die.
That just made me
But he
choke
really
on my
just left me,
raisin.
like everyone else.
I didn't leave you.
Well, maybe not yet.
Thank you
But
for the
your dad-
hydrate.
I thought you said you were the one who kicked Dad out.
I mean...
Thank you for the hydrate.
well, it
I
wasn't
choked on my
quite
raisin.
like that. I guess... Listen. I'll give you the full story in the car. I'm freezing out here.
Yeah, me too.
God dang it!
Tess.
God
thanks
dang
for
it,
doing
Fred!
this. For coming with me.
Of course.
And for pushing me
You have too much
to find
power.
out what happened.
You
Just
must be
doing my job.
decimated.
I know I haven't been the best mom lately,
You must be destroyed.
but
How could you?
I am so lucky to have such an incredible, kind,
Oh, Mom.
beautiful, hardworking.
Stop. You make
How
me
I feel when
cry.
people compliment me. How I feel when people compliment
such
me. For real,
An
for
amazing
real.
daughter.
Mm-hmm.
I love you, Mom.
Aw, that's so fucking
you too,
crazy. We're over here thinking grandma had a secret fucking French-Canadian lover, when in reality it was her husband who just faked his death and just fucking ran away. That's
Hey,
crazy.
Mom. I was thinking about something. I wonder what Grandma would say about all this.
Good question. What do you think?
I don't think she'd be too happy. Now, girls, I hid those private things away so people wouldn't find them. I don't know why you couldn't leave well enough alone. Well, if you didn't want people to find it, maybe you should have gotten rid of it. Well, okay. Maybe I did want you to find it. A little bit.
So you asked about what happened with me and Dad.
Give me the information, mama.
Well, your dad, you know, was always looking for the next thing.
Tell me
Always
what
had a new
happened with
idea to
Papa.
try that was going to fix all his problems, our problems. And for a while, it was the video store. And then that sales thing, and then he decided that he was going to be a professional poker player.
Is that what you meant by full-time gambler?
Yeah. I mean, not really a gambler. He's not playing with his own money. It's all tournaments and stuff.
Yeah, but
They're
even
playing
still.
as a sport.
That's insane. Didn't anybody tell him the house always wins?
Oh, I did. But this isn't playing poker against the house. It's against other players. There is no
I've never played
house.
poker.
Believe me, I heard all his justifications. There were plenty.
And even though he's been gone for a couple years, he's never told me why he's really out there. Why wouldn't he tell me?
Maybe deep down, he's not so
I mean, he
proud
left
of
his
it.
family to be a
Maybe
poker
he just
player.
didn't want to tell me till after he'd hit it big? So he chose right when Grandma really started getting sick and we moved in to take care of her to
Yeah,
go
that's
off and
fucked
follow
up.
his dream? He must really like poker.
He likes it. But I wouldn't say that's the real reason he left.
Come on, lady.
The split came at a really hard time. The theater was doing worse, and I was spending all my time there.
Give me the
Then your
information.
grandmother started really declining and needed more and more help. I think when I decided we needed to move in with her to care for her, well, being a full-time caretaker for his mother-in-law was not something your father ever signed up for.
But still.
So he left for Nevada. He wanted to stay married. Said we could make it work. But by that
Nah.
time,
It was already over.
yeah, exactly. I realized
Nah,
that
I
this-
don't care. That's
this was
your
a
mother-in-law.
that would never
And
really
she's
end.
suffering with something so
Do you blame me for
terrifying, you
ending
know?
it?
Because she had dementia. Or Alzheimer's, one of them.
No, I get it. You needed his support, and he just
Nah, man.
ran away. Kind of forced your hand.
Yeah.
Like, that's
Kind of.
fucked.
That sucks, Mom.
She wants to take
But
care
I
of
do
her
miss
mom because she doesn't want to stick her in a fucking
sorry.
home, you know?
For
Because
buying the
she's
tickets.
fucking
Oh,
I should've
Alzheimer's
talked to
and
you
stuff.
first. I guess I thought, I don't know, that Dad, like, explained everything to me in a way that made sense, and that he was living some great life out there.
no, you
Fucking-
shouldn't apologize.
your dad's a bitch.
I'm sorry I didn't tell you earlier. I guess I was embarrassed. That I would have married such a ding-dong. Professional gambler. I didn't want to have to say it out loud.
I love
But
my
I guess you
mama.
can't keep running away from your problems forever.
I love my mama,
Now
and
have
I
these
would.
tickets
I'll
and
take care of her
don't know what to
always.
do.
I think you should go.
To Reno?
Yeah. I think it would be good for you to hear his side of the story. We may not always get along, but he's not a bad guy. And you guys have a good relationship. You should spend some time with him. I think it'd be good for both
But I mean,
of you.
like, he could come out to visit her too, and he doesn't want to.
Sure, Mom?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Like, I don't think that's a good dad.
But it's not over Thanksgiving, right?
Oh, God, no. And Miss August mac and cheese? Fat chance. I'm proud of you, Mom.
For what?
What do you mean, for what?
Yeah, your mom is cool as shit,
How many
and your
moms would
mom's
stop
hot.
packing up their house to drive their daughter all over Michigan to search for a family secret?
And your
Or
mom's hot.
run their own business, run a community theater.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty cool.
All right. Maybe not the brightest idea from a financial perspective, but it is pretty cool. Thanks, honey. That means a lot. And speaking of businesses, that's pretty impressive that you made enough money to
I
buy
wonder,
a plane
like, if the rest is
Yeah,
just them interacting
exciting.
and stuff like this, because I don't see
People
what
are
else
willing
would
to pay
there.
me to design websites.
Well, I've seen what you can do.
Like,
and you do a great job.
why don't you design a website
thanks,
for your mom?
I'm serious. When I saw your web stuff, I mean, I don't always know what I'm looking at, but I know it looks good.
I don't know what I'm looking at, but it looks really
An
good.
artist's eye, just like your grandma.
And my mom. But maybe it skipped over my aunt.
Come on, her painting wasn't that bad. Well, I guess I always imagined that you'd go to Ford like Grandma and me. It's silly, but it's not fair of me.
Aw.
God knows I didn't do everything my mom wanted me to do.
Like seeing Kurt?
Seeing Kurt?
Yeah, exactly.
Like
Amongst
seeing
many
Kurt.
other things. But yeah, it's hard to let go, to see you as an adult, and not just my baby girl.
Aww.
You were so cute back then, even cuter than now.
Stop.
I love
And you had
this.
the biggest head. Everyone said it. Everyone said, that's the baby with the biggest head.
Bowling ball head, the bowling ball baby.
Yep. And it was all your dad. On my side, we all have perfect, tiny little heads. Like golf balls.
Mm-hmm.
So, what do you think about the whole August thing?
Moving in with her?
Yeah, I guess it's a big decision, moving to Chicago.
Yeah, that's putting it mildly.
Would you want to move in with her?
It sounds like
It
a good
seems like
show.
a good choice. Even if it's just for a while, at least we'd have a place to stay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
Are you worried about the theater? Or my school?
Yeah,
These days
that's
I'm worried
a
about everything, but I'm
that's a
confident,
really
too.
far away.
Confident we can figure it out.
Yeah.
We've been through so much this last year. You've been through so much. I have to have faith that we'll continue to make things work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Me too.
I like this.
I will say, August's house.
As a mama's
It's
girl,
pretty nice.
this makes me
The
happy.
bathtub is the size of my bedroom.
Yeah, I mean, it'll be worth it for the bathtub
I have
alone.
I have a very similar relationship with my
We should
mom.
call August and tell her about all this.
I love my mom a lot.
Oh, hey, August, guess what? Our dad really is our dad.
You can sleep easy. We're not French Canadian after all.
Oh, thank God.
And whatever we end up doing, I'm just glad. I'm glad you're with me.
This is a
Yeah.
this is a really nice
Me
relationship.
too.
I love that. Aww. That was a really sweet game, you know? I like games like this. Just story-driven games that... I don't know, and this was very nice. It did hit a little close to home in the beginning with the grandparent with Alzheimer's/dementia. That is such a tough disease. I've said it before. That is such a tough disease to have in the family, especially if it's someone that you're taking care of. that moment that they just no longer recognize you. Oh my god. But this was a beautiful game. I enjoyed it. I hadn't freaking played it finished it earlier when I wanted to, but I thought this was a really beautiful game. I definitely think that if you guys ever want to just sit down and enjoy a nice little story game about a mother and daughter bonding over a family mystery and just how they deal with this, I mean, you watched me play it, but I feel like sometimes there are games that it's enjoyable to just sit and play it without having someone like cracking jokes and stuff in between it, right? I did enjoy this game. I don't know, the art style was very nice, the pacing I thought was really good. I was definitely not expecting the fucking plot twist of Pierre actually being their dad who just fucking faked his death, but it was definitely a really beautiful game. I enjoyed that. That was nice. I'm a fan. I'm glad I played it. Woohoo! Another story game down. Let's go. Next one is Buried Stars. Ow, hit my finger. Thank you, beautiful people. Good job, everybody. Let's go through the credits because I want to make sure that everybody gets their good through the credits. Oh my gosh. This really did remind me of another game that I played. Oh gosh, it was an Xbox game. Played it years ago. I can remember how the cover of the game looked, but I can't remember the name of it. And it was a story game where you're in this house and you're just like going, I think it's like your childhood home, and you're going through stuff, and it's just like, I don't know. I just like soft story games like this where you're following along with these characters. I love story games, but I'm like so nitpicky. Is that? Yeah. I don't know, that was really good. It kind of reminded me a little bit of Life is Strange 2 almost. With how Tess acts. But I mean, I guess that's the teenage way of being. I wish there was a way to scroll it faster. There's a way to exit it, but I don't want to exit it. Let's just exit. That was nice. That was a very nice game. I enjoyed that. Let's get out of here. Let's skedaddle. Oh my gosh. I'm glad I actually decided, because I was gonna swap and then like do art, I think, but I'm glad I decided to stick with the game.